wonder에 대한 answer. I call you her, cause you're my tear.
Hey guys, K-pop nerd here and welcome back to my channel. Lana in K-pop, definitely an interesting topic. I mean, Lana is beautiful, but I've read online that she's changed her appearance or altered it to look more Korean. If you don't know who Lana is, she's basically a Russian woman trying to excel within the K-pop industry. And nothing against Russians. Lana, I mean, I've watched her come backstage for Take the Wheel. The beat is catchy, the song sounds cute, but as a performer, she isn't that good. The dancing was pretty lackluster, and her voice wasn't as strong at times during the performance. Well, overall, it wasn't strong during the performance, and at least from the one that I've watched. I'm not saying she can't sing, but the choreography didn't look complicated enough to the point where she couldn't sing properly live. But I appreciate the effort. Singing and dancing live is not easy, but I think she could have done better. I don't think Lana should have debuted as a solo artist. She should have started off in a group with others to build her brand. There have been several examples of foreigners trying to get in the K-pop industry and have started in groups. However, this becomes more of an issue if you're only getting into K-pop for the wrong reasons. And we've seen this time and time again. An artist usually starts off in a group and then they'll break off as a solo artist. Nowadays, they're just starting off as a solo artist. And I'm not sure how to really feel about that because I've seen more progression and success if you start off in a group and then you branch off. You see what I'm saying? So not to say that it's imperative in order to be successful, but that's usually what happens. What I mean is, okay, obviously there's several different music genres, right? I feel as though K-pop is separate from regular pop. Every country basically has its own pop genre, right? So K-pop didn't really become huge until a few years ago. There may have been a couple of people that said, oh, back in 2012. I'm not going to say it wasn't huge back in 2012, but it really blew up within a couple of years to the point where now more people are starting to know about more groups. K-pop's just becoming more and more covered in news media and outlets that cover other K-pop groups ever since BTS became more popular. So in my honest opinion, I feel as though foreigners are wanting to get into K-pop because it's so popular, the market's lucrative, and them wanting to be different, wanting to profit off of it. I mean, if BTS, being Koreans, excelled outside of their home country, why can't the foreigners? We've seen several K-pop groups and artists or Korean artists come out of Korea to promote the music like BTS, Blackpink, NCT, GOT7, J Park, Dean, Zion T, DPR Live, you get what I mean. Obviously there's more artists, but these are the ones that, just is popping up in my mind at the moment. Any other artist that falls underneath that category, they belong there. They do relatively well branching off to other countries, promoting their music. They have fans everywhere. I think the main difference here is that these artists started in Korea for the most part and stayed there for a few years before trying to branch out. These other foreigners that don't have a huge following are starting directly in Korea from the bottom, and you can even consider them underdogs. And I'm not saying that it's not possible, but it will be really difficult. They're starting off in a foreign country that knows nothing about them. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I'm not saying that these foreign artists won't excel in K-pop, but I think they should have gained a following doing something else before trying to get into K-pop. More foreigners are definitely prevalent in Korea, but not all of them are trying to get into K-pop. I want to support these artists, but it's also kind of cringe at the same time, at least in Lana's case. I can't speak for other foreigners in the K-pop industry. K-pop is Korean pop. It shouldn't be just limited to Koreans because there are foreigners that are in big groups, that are super talented. But they also took the time to promote with other idols in a group and gain success for the most part. So I don't know how really this is going to play out for Lana. I'm seeing mostly mixed reviews online, but the comeback stage that I did view of her one of her songs, Take the Wheel, it has a lot of dislikes. I believe it had like 22,000 likes and then 10,000 dislikes. That's a lot of dislikes. So I don't think I want to say it's mixed reviews for the most part. I don't want to say it's mostly negative and mostly positive on her, on her being a K-pop artist as a Russian. Seems more mixed, and maybe it's because of her talent. But we'll see how it goes from here. I guess I'll wish her luck. I'm not wishing that she'll do poorly, but logically speaking, it may or may not work out. We'll just have to see. But what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below what you think about this situation. Do you agree with what I've said or disagree? Let me know why. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching.